morning, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Keep Hope Alive. When times are difficult, it is easy to lose hope. Looking at the circumstances or feeling the pain of what is going on makes us want to give in and give up. We are in troubled times. It is impossible to turn on the news and look at social media without being saddened by the things going on around us. The enemy appears to be winning the battle, and it is even harder for us to imagine winning the war unless we can remember our secret weapons. Faith, hope, and love operate by our trust in the one true God that can turn it all around. Now is the time to look at all the turnaround moments in the Bible. It's a time to dig in and read the Psalms and be encouraged by them. Many of those who have gone before us have had to dig deep and find their ability to trust and to walk by faith. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith means seeing the outcome with spiritual eyes when we do not see the result with our physical eyes. If we can stay in a place of prayer and faith, we will not find ourselves without hope. It doesn't matter how scary things appear, our hope is in Jesus, and our hope will be secure. I cannot tell you how strong I feel about where we're at in this moment of time. Sadness tries to overwhelm me when I think of how our citizens are suffering with very little help. I'm saddened by all the children that are being harmed by evil people. If we allow it to, it would overtake us in just a few moments. We feel helpless to do anything about any of it. But do not allow it to discourage you. There is something that we can do. Fight, fight, fight. On our knees. Ask God to move quickly and help those that are in need. Help those volunteers to get to the victims of the hurricane, and ask God to set the children free who are victims of trafficking. Evil will not prevail. Psalms 37:1-3. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. God is getting ready to cut off the evil ones that have tried to destroy his bride. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into fear. We have to stand strong in our faith. We have got to praise our way through the trouble. Psalms 34:1-4. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in the Lord. The humble shall fear thereof and be glad. O magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. We can rely on the Lord to deliver us from all fears. Not some, not only fears on a random Tuesday, but all fears. In other words, we have no reason to fear. Psalms 34:5-6. They looked unto him and were lightened. Their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. Our burdens are lightened when we look to him. Not only does he deliver us from our fears when we allow them to creep in, but he saves us from all of our troubles. It doesn't matter how bad things look, we have to trust that our God is big enough to solve our problems, big enough to pick us up when we fall. We cannot look to the right or the left. We cannot look to man to fix our issues in this country. It is going to take God's people looking to him to remove all the evil ones and give us victory. Now, people will look at us crazy when we say that God will remove the evil ones because they've never seen it done. But just as he wiped out Pharaoh and his army, God could take out our enemy with just a flick of his finger. Our job is to keep hope alive, keep faith, and be strong in that faith, because there's truly nothing that my God and your God cannot do. Only believe. All things are possible when we believe. As the battle intensifies, it's easy to get battle weary, but as the old quote says, it is always darkest before the dawn. We have to stand strong the darker things appear, because at daybreak we will have a bright new day. Have you ever thought about midnight? That is the 0 mark before the new day starts. Add 1 second to midnight and it's the new day. So do not be discouraged by the darkness. Jesus is our light, the bright and morning star, our beacon of hope. We just have to keep the faith and the hope alive until daybreak. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Please keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.